Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how I made my two Ignited custom figures, Ignited Foxy and Ignited Freddy. So yeah, I'm going to show you how I turned these two figures right here into them. So yeah, anyways, just be warned, this is going to be these are going to be some meaty customs, okay? So you're going to probably need some experience in making customs before. You're going to need a bunch of tools. You know, I'll just list the tools right here so you don't have to like worry about anything. So yeah. Just be warned. So first off, here is, the figure I'm going to use to make Ignited Freddy. And as you can see, it's just a bunch of random parts, It's just a bunch of random parts that I have that fit Ignited Freddy. So as you can see, I have Dreadbear, Radioactive Foxy, Pig Pats. So yeah, just see all those parts. I'm pretty sure you can see what figures they come from. Obviously, you don't have to use these specific figures. You can use any parts that resemble Ignited Freddy. And then we also have Ignited Foxy. So the same thing again, it has to be exact parts I'm using. Just get stuff that's similar to Ignited Foxy. Just get the parts, but other than that, that's pretty much it for getting like the base and figure parts for these guys. Once you have that, we can get on to the next part. Oh yeah, and you don't have to use a Grim Foxy head, by the way. And you also don't have to use Grim Foxy's feet. You can just use any endoskeleton feet or any endoskeleton torso for that matter. Just for this Grim Foxy figure, I took it apart to make an endoskeleton torso. Okay, so that's it. So now let's just get on to like cutting some of the pieces and modifying some of the parts I have. So like for the feet, I'm gonna need to like just get all the Radioactive Foxy parts that you have, because you will actually need these, and you're gonna want to cut out the endoskeleton pieces with an X-Acto knife. And yeah, just get all the endoskeleton parts out of the actual like main body parts. Now you're not gonna want to get all of them. Obviously some of them you're not gonna want to cut. You're just gonna have to do these three pieces that I'm showing you right now. The other two pieces, I don't think you have to cut them out though, so just leave them there. Okay, so now we're gonna need to sculpt on Ignited Freddy's torso. As you can see, this is what it should look like. I'm using Pig Patch's torso as a base, and you're also gonna want to sculpt on his like regular bare feet onto the endoskeleton feet, but make sure not to actually sculpt on the leg. So yeah, that's what mine looks like so far. And then now we're gonna cut off some parts of Grim Foxy, like the eye pads, the metal ears, and you're gonna want to put some clay on the snout to make it more like a snout, Okay, so the next thing we want to do is get your Dreadbear head and basically just cut right here where the teeth start on his upper jaw. Cut straight line and then obviously curve down for this part right here. And yeah, just cut it off like that, either using an X-Acto knife or something, whatever. Okay, also in the meantime, while I'm cutting the Dreadbear head, because it's a lot harder than I thought, I'm gonna glue on Foxy's endoskeleton hand. Now you might be wondering why I'm not using the Radioactive Foxy endoskeleton hand. That's because I was going to use it, but I have no clue where it is. It just out of nowhere disappeared, I guess. So I'm forced to use a bootleg scrap baby hand. So I guess that's alright. I mean, I guess it kind of looks a bit, adds to the stylization. But yeah, that's just it. So far, I still have to glue on his torso and stuff to make it look like that. I'm still going to add some more endoskeleton parts to his torso though. But then for Ignited Freddy, he's basically done. I mean, honestly, all you have to do now is make his bow tie. And let's see, make his bow tie. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like for the molding process, I'm not talking about like painting and stuff right now. But yeah. Oh yeah, also by the way, if you're using the Radioactive Foxy legs, there might be a chance that your Pig Pat's legs the ball joint won't fit. If that's the case, just put super glue in between here, and that'll make it a bit tighter on the joint. So yeah, just do that. So yeah, for Foxy, just gonna add some more endoskeleton parts to his torso. Gonna probably add wires to it as well. Don't really think there's anything else to do, honestly. Just glue his torso and hand, and I'm done. Also, by the way, I added these on. I just sculpted these. They're like little rings I made out of clay. That's just how the endoskeleton looked like, and I also glue on his hook. But I unfortunately did it the wrong way, so it's like that. That's fine. I can pose them in like a different way to make it not look like that. But yeah, if you guys can, just use the Radioactive Foxy torso like endoskeleton piece. You might be wondering why I'm not using that for my Ignited Foxy. That would make things so much easier, but that's because I'm gonna plan on making an Ignited Bonnie figure. So if I'm making it, so I just want to make all the Ignited figures, So I'm just trying to use my torso things, and I just thought this would be a good idea. Okay, so I've now cut open, well, not cut, cut apart the Dreadbear head, and as you can see, this is what it should look like when you're done cutting it. I don't even have to cut it all the way. I just got some pliers and peeled like the top part of it off. Also, as you can see right here, I'm sculpting some wires to put on them. Just a little note, I did not end up using them, they just fell apart, so you don't have to add on the wires. They don't even work for me. And also sculpt a bow tie and sculpt on his ear. And oh yeah, if you're wondering why I have a band-aid on. Okay, so I decided to just use the radioactive Foxy in the skeleton torso. The other thing I was doing wasn't working out, sadly, so yeah. If you can manage to make that work out, it just didn't look right to me. Then that's cool. You get to save yourself in the skeleton torso. But yeah, I'm just gonna use this one. I'm probably just gonna sculpt the waist on. I'm just gonna cut off the waist piece from the radioactive Foxy thing. And then yeah, it's a lot harder than I thought it'd be. And then I'll just put the head on and the arms. And I think he's pretty much done. Okay, so here, what like the endo feet that I've sculpted out, I just cut like the Grim Foxy's feet in half and then just like made 3 little toes. And also I switched the Grim Foxy torso for radioactive Foxy, as you know. And I actually cut off the waist piece from the torso once I got them pulled apart and glued them together because Ignited Foxy does have like a little waist piece. Also, I've glued on the head for Dreadbear, and I cut off like the little eyebrow piece on his head. So yeah, now that we're done with that, put everything together as you can. Just put everything on the figure together. And actually, no, before that, just use the Dremel all the withering in. And then once you have everything put together, all the withering done, you can just go on to painting it. And these are what they look like. So yeah, these are what they should look like, or you can do any other colors you want to. But I tried making them as close as I could to the ignited colors. These are the paint colors that I used to make each one. And yeah, so there you can use those. It's not too hard to paint them, honestly. Like, it was pretty easy. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching, and please like and subscribe.